The Inflation Reduction Act was signed on August 16th, which included major changes to the EV tax credit program as we know it. Here is a quick summary of how the program has changed and will work in the future. Starting January 1st, 2023, major changes take place. On a good note, the tax credit caps per manufacturer are removed. 4 qualifiers for the up to $7,500 credit are now in place. So 1, the car must be made in North America. Check it against the US Govt VIN decoder. 2, the starting MSRP for an EV car must be $55,000 or less, and for an EV SUV or truck must be $80,000 or less. 3rd, your income level must be below the caps. And 4th, the vehicle battery must meet these standards for North American materials and assembly. So what are the income caps? The buyer's salary cap for single filers is $150,000 per year and is $300,000 per year for married couples filing jointly. The vehicle battery standards require a percentage of battery components and minerals to be sourced from the United States or one of its NAFTA trade partners and escalates each year. How does the buyer get their tax credit? Currently, the buyer files their tax return to get the tax credit. However, the long-term picture has the buyer being able to transfer the tax credit to the dealership at time of sale so that the credit can be applied to the vehicle purchase and therefore lower the monthly payment. The best understanding I have of this happening right now is beginning in 2024. The dealership can then submit these transferred tax credits for payment. To be eligible, the dealer must disclose the following information to the customer no later than the sale of the vehicle. Number 1, the MSRP. Number 2, the value of the credit along with any other incentives available. Number 3, the amount of the transferred credit provided to the customer by the dealer, whether in cash or reduction of down payment, which must equal the credit allowed to the customer. If the dealer fails to disclose the above, their registration of the sale can be revoked. The bill shares that the Secretary of Commerce will put together an advance payment program for participating dealers, or the dealership can offset their federal income tax liability with the transferred credits. In addition, beginning in 2024, there will be a tax credit of up to $4,000 or 30% of the vehicle price for a used clean car. A clean car will be the BEV or battery EV as we know it, and will also include plug-in hybrids and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. The vehicle has to be at least 2 years old, must be sold by a dealer for no more than $25,000. Only 1 tax credit is available for the specific used vehicle. It is not being purchased to be resold, and the buyer has to be an individual, not a company. There is also an income cap restriction, $75,000 for single filers and $150,000 for married filing jointly filers. Are you confused? My simple recommendation is for shoppers to reach out to their local dealers who should have the most current information available for the vehicles they carry and how to qualify for any tax credits. At Jeff Weiler, we are your EV experts.